grounds.
It does help.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, because I've been asked that question also. Okay, thank you very much. Okay.
Dr. Marvin?
Yes, ma'am.
Jacqueline Moden, Cordova, Tennessee. You stated that we needed to take the protandim with fat. I am not a breakfast person. Is there something simple I can take since I don't cook?
Yeah, it's very simple. 1, 6 raw almonds. 2 omega-3 capsules.
Okay.
3, you can take some coconut oil if you want, or you can take
Okay.
some olive oil.
Oh,
Now, I like to
fantastic.
take extra virgin olive oil, and
Thank you.
now then you can take about a tablespoonful. And,
How much olive oil do I need to take with it? How much olive oil?
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon of olive oil. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dr. Marvin?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Sarah Sheen. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm a new distributor, and I've been on the product for 6 weeks. And I have something called postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, POTS. It's an autonomic dysfunction. And I've been on a beta blocker. I'm 34, and I've been on a beta blocker since I was 21. So I'm very sensitive to stimulants, to caffeine, to anything that is going to make my heart race. Since I've been on the beta blocker, rarely do I have palpitations, but I've avoided things that are caffeinated. So I've been taking a half a pill of the protandim for 6 weeks, and I'm definitely going through a detox phase, which is fine. I've done cleanses before, and that doesn't bother me. But I'm having pretty intense palpitations with my heart, and
Well, there's not enough caffeine in protandim to bother you.
No. What about the ashwagandha? Because when I've been reading about the
ashwagandha.
Well, even per se there's no caffeine, is there anything in it that, because I've been reading online trying to figure out where these palpitations are coming from, and I've read on some different, I found some different studies about ashwagandha that can create palpitations, so I was wondering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay.
Dr. made protandim by extracting the phytochemical out of the plant and not including anything else.
Extracting the biochemical? Did you say extracting the biochemical?
Phytochemical.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
And there's not enough caffeine in the green tea extract to ever be noticed.
Okay.
I've talked to the company, and if you go to the FAQs, frequently asked questions, it's listed there.
Okay.
I printed those FAQs out, and I carry them around with me because it tells you an awfully lot of good things about it. But I called the company because I had a person that said she was allergic to caffeine in the first month that I was in here, and I had that all explained to me.
Yes. I read that there was less than 4 milligrams of caffeine in it, which I eat dark chocolate occasionally, and that has more caffeine. And I don't feel like it's the caffeine that's affecting me. Something's causing palpitations, and it's clearly since I've been on the protandim. And so you don't believe that it's the ashwagandha or anything else?
Have you stopped eating chocolate?
Yes. I don't eat chocolate very often, but I actually have discontinued the protandim for 3 days, and the palpitations are gone. And I'm like, And I'm a pretty calm person. I teach yoga and I meditate, and I live a very healthy lifestyle, but it feels very related to the protandim. So,
how insignificant the toxicity or the side effects are with protandim. Saturday before Christmas, we had a 4-year-old that had eaten 8 tablets.
Wow. Eight?
8 tablets.
Wow. Okay.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Didn't have any tachycardia. Didn't have any palpitations. It didn't have any noticeable things at all.
Wow.
No
Okay.
effect. And after down and took her afternoon nap. I called Dr. McCord because I have his cell phone. He told me there's absolutely no toxicity in protandim. He removed all the toxic things. I had a lady on Monday, that's what happened on Saturday. I had a lady on Monday who was 72 years old call me, and she said, I'm seeing flashing lights on the wall and creatures and all kinds of things, and my heart's racing. I broke out in sweat after I took one pill. I related a 4-year-old taking 8. She thought
so did it get the anxiety, or it could be something else? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay. I want to respect time, and I know there are a lot of people out waiting for you, but I have 2 more quick questions. I just signed up a distributor, I did, but I'm on the verge of signing up someone else, and she's been on the product for 5 weeks, and she's very healthy. She is detoxing as well, and she's experiencing higher blood pressure. Do you think that's part of the detox process?
Yes, it's called blush.
It's called what?
It's called the blush. B-L-U-S-H.
Okay.
Blush. And when the ingredients in your cells, the free radicals and the toxins come out, they circulate in the serum. And that will cause a reaction if they're not drinking 64 ounces of water a day and taking them out rapidly. It will cause a blush, which will make the blood pressure. Named also intracellular shampoo. Every cell in your body.
Beautiful. Okay. Thank you. That answers that. And last, my mother, and this is the primary reason why I decided to even be open to this product, is because I'm hoping to help her. She's 74 years old. She had uterine cancer. She survived that, thank goodness, but has radiology. She's type 2 diabetic. She's in kidney failure, 22% kidney function, and she's in heart failure, and she has COPD. So, I have not started her on protandim, but I have high hopes and that this will, help repair the cellular damage and give her better quality of life. Is there anything that... hopefully tomorrow. She's ready for it. Huh?
I said, that's starting tonight.
Okay. No interactions. She's on non-pharmaceutical meds. No interactions with those because it metabolizes in the liver, correct?
No. There's no interaction with any drugs.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I feel much better.
Here's one more thing for you. If you do a search on PubMed with ashwagandha and heart palpitations, you can't get any hits.
You sure?
No.
Okay. That's good to know. I may just be anxious and thinking that the green tea isn't, whatever. I don't know. Palpitations are very uncomfortable for me, and I just needed to know that it wasn't a chemical thing. So I'm gonna. Maybe it's a detox process. Maybe that's why I'm having palpitations and I'm not drinking enough water.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Get yourself a water bottle and figure out how many of those you need to drain a day and go for it.
Thank you all. Thanks so much.
Dr. Marlin?
Yes, go ahead.
Louisiana.
Yes.
Okay, I have someone that is interested in taking it. She's only weighing 90 pounds. She has COPD. She doesn't drink a lot of water, and she's on oxygen at night.
And?
How should she take the pill? Should she start off with one, or because she doesn't drink enough, go with half a pill a day?
If you want to, it wouldn't make any difference. She can take half a pill, but she better start drinking more water.
Okay.
ASAP. 64
Okay.
ounces. 2-ounce quart bottles a day. That's
Okay, even if she just weighs
50 pounds. What?
Even if she just weighs 9 pounds.
I just getting ready to say that.
Okay.
I would give her as close to 64 ounces as you can get.
Okay.
Now, the age-old rule of thumb that doctors have used is half her weight in ounces. Well, that would be 45 ounces.
Okay.
But, you know, I'd go somewhere between 45 and get as close to 64 as you can, because it just washes all that stuff out of your body and you're getting rid of it.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You bet.
Hello, Dr. Marvin. This is Beth from Odessa, Missouri.
Oh.
And I've been taking Protandim for about a month now. I'm getting ready to purchase my second bottle. And I have problems with my knees. And I work on my feet 7 hours a day at my job. And I've had some swelling in my ankles and legs. And at nighttime, I retain a little fluid, I guess, because at nighttime I'm up a lot going to the bathroom and getting rid of that fluid. And by morning, my legs are down to normal size in my ankles and my feet. And I have a little bit of a problem with high blood pressure. Just been on medication for that just for about 3 months now, which I do want to get off of. I've never taken any medicine in my life.
How high is your blood pressure?
Right now, I'm having good readings, 125 over 64, 139 over 70. It varies every day, but, you know, not real high at all.
No,
and I'm wondering, I'm probably detoxing right now on the Protandim, but my knees are extremely sore and keeping me awake at night. And
that's part of the detox.
Pardon me?
That's part of the detox.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. That's what I wanted to ask you tonight.
Now, the other thing I want to tell you is that many of the high blood pressure medications will cause swelling.
Uh-huh.
Just wanted to fix that out and tell you.
Okay. And now, I've talked to you about this before on another call, and you said that I need, when I start seeing my blood pressure come down, I need to have my doctor wean me off of those slowly, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what my experience was. My blood pressure for the last 10 years before I started my Advantage Protandim was running about 145 to 155 systolic and 80 to 85 diastolic, maybe up to 90 occasionally. If I was upset or something, I might run up to 90. Anyhow, after taking Protandim, I consistently now have a blood pressure of 93 over 46. Wow. 93 over 46 is my blood pressure.
Wow.
That's how good it works for blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know what blood pressure medication you're taking, but there's some of them that will, the calcium channel blockers will cause some edema or swelling of your legs if you're on your feet all day.
Uh-huh.
So,
okay.
So just keep taking it. You've taken it a month, yes? And
yeah.
You want to drink as much water as you can. 64 ounces is the norm.
Okay, now I drink water all day at work in a 22-ounce cup, and I probably drink 3 of those, and by the time I get home at evening, I probably drink 4.
Well, how much is in the cup?
22-ounce glasses of water.
22 ounces, Doc.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I there?
Oh, yeah.
88. You're there. You're doing fine.
Okay. And eventually then, right now, see, I used to take glucosamine for my knees, and it did help me. So I don't need to get back on that or anything. I'll just need to ride this out until it goes away.
Right.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Doctor, make any recommendation to Bev? Would it be any value to her to perhaps add True Science occasionally to her knees if there's a soreness that she's experiencing?
Sure, I was going to mention that. I've had several people, Bev, that when they have this kind of knee problem as you're describing, rub True Science on their knees.
Okay.
You might do that.
Okay. I'll try that. I'll get some.
And I would do it in the morning.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You bet.
Dr. Margaret?
Yes.
This is Sophie from Texas, ATV, Texas. I have a customer that was diagnosed at the end of December with a brain stage 4 cancer. They tried to get rid as much as they could, but they couldn't take everything of the tumor. And he talked to his doctor. He said that the product, the protandim, was a very good product, but he would like him to wait until he has done his radiotherapy to start it. What do you think?
You don't need to stop it for radiotherapy. It has no effect on radiation.
And on chemo?
Chemo, you don't want to take it with chemo.
Okay. Once he's done with chemo, he can start taking it.
Once he's off the chemo, he can start taking it.
Okay. And since he's at stage 4, how many pills would you recommend?
1 a day.
Just one?
One. And, after about a month, because if he's had chemo, he's going to really go into a cleansing.
Okay.
And you don't want to make him sick cleansing.
Okay.
So I would wait and just give him 1 a day until he has been on it a month. Then you can call me and I'll tell you how to do it twice a day. It won't hurt to do it twice a day, but you don't want to start it twice a day.
Okay. For the cleansing.
And there's no contraindication between radiation and protandim.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Dr. Margaret?
Yes.
This is Fern from Ohio. We have a young mother here that also has a pot that this gal from Louisville, Kentucky was talking about. Is there any way I could correspond with her?
I don't know. Is she on yet?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. You have this.
Just get her phone number, and then you can correspond.
Do you want me to give you my number now?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, 502 417 3696.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, one of the great things about this call.
See, I know. Good stuff.
Okay, anybody else have any questions?
Hey, Dr. Marvin. This is Raymond speaking from Jamesport, Missouri. And I was just wondering if you've ever had any experience with anybody with Alzheimer's, if the protandim helps that.
Now, what you need to do is go to that article by Case Western Medical School that was published in 2010.
Okay.
And if you want to call me in the morning, I can probably give you more directions. I have that study, but I'll have to do some work on it. So call me at home, I'm here, and tomorrow, and I'll see if I can find you information.
Okay. I don't have your number.
It's on my website.
Okay. Yeah.
816-392-6498.
Okay. Thank you.
And for anybody that doesn't know my website, it's docmarvin.com.
Dr. Marvin, this is Emma Ayers.
What?
He was talking about Alzheimer's, but my husband had some dementia after his strokes. And I've seen great difference since he's been on protandim.
Mm-hmm.
Today, he did something he had never did before since we moved where we had. And he had to put a light bulb on the patio in the socket where it's supposed to go. He never could put it in there. But today he put it in there, and I could tell his mind is getting better. His thinking is getting better. His speech is getting better. I mean, his remembrance is getting better. So I would say it's helping. I don't know about Alzheimer's, but it's helping his dementia. That's
Sure, well, help whatever's wrong.
Huh?
Sounds like you're functioning better.
That sound like what? What do you say?
I said it sounds like he's functioning a lot better.
Oh, he is functioning a lot better. Everybody see it. Everybody see that he's going to a lot of
Thank you for coming on.
Dr. Marvin,
Yes.
Dr. Marvin, I would like to know someone that has gout. I have a pastor that has been out of his pulpit for 3 months with gout.
Steve, how many articles on gout and oxidative stress?
Oh boy, Doc, I'd have to go back and take a look, but I know we had a number of fast calls where people have had benefits.
Yeah, I know we have too.
Let me do it fast. Let me do a fast test.
Ma'am, if you're still on, why don't you do a three-way with me and I'll talk to your pastor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Dr. Marvin?
Yes.
Dr. Marvin?
We've got three people talking.
Has the Parkinson's not
I can't hardly hear that first.
Sir, can you speak up, please?
Agent Orange rash? Is that is that effective?
Well, it will take care of purification. As I said, it's like an intracellular shampoo. And, I haven't had any cases that I could say that it will help get rid of Agent Orange, but it will still detoxify. And it's the cheapest detoxifier I think you can get.
Thank you very much. This is Lee in Arkansas.
Yeah, Lee, there's also an interesting video clip of an Agent Orange exposed serviceman who's suffering from Parkinson's on Dr. Marvin's website, where he was helped with glutathione, and I think if that has any relationship, you may want to take a look at that. It's in the video section in Dr. Marvin's website.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, the lady was calling in there.
This is Rhonda Temperato from Lakeville, New York, and I have a potential customer with rectal cancer, and she's going to have a tumor removed soon with the possibility of a, colostomy? Yeah, okay. Should she wait till after all that's done before she starts protandim?
So I've started now. The only thing that she needs to do is if she takes chemo, to not take it.
Okay.
Not take the protandim.
Okay. Okay. Now, colostomy, isn't there a lot of... The colostomy causes a lot of problems, though. That's not always an answer to rectal cancer. Isn't that correct?
No, but it's the only way you can have bowel movement after you remove the tumor in many cases of rectal cancer.
Okay. And this would probably not prevent that happening at this point since she's already scheduled next month. Okay. Thank you.
But between now and then, I would give her protandim because she'll heal quicker.
Okay. Thank you.
Dr. Marvin, this is Richard. I talked with Mr. Ayers today, and I started him on protandim about 2 months ago. And I saw the clarity and the love in his conversation today and how focused he was. So that's amazing how protandim is doing here. It's amazing.
Helps every bit of your body.
We started in October.
October. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dr. Marvin?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, who's calling?
This is Sharon in Lapeer, and we spoke the other day. And I wanted to know if you'd do a three-way with my friend that has a little boy that has not grown since he was 2 that you thought maybe was Guillain-Barré disease.
Yeah.
And she's very nervous to give him any because of the detoxification, because social services follows everything she does. And she's very nervous to give him too much to detox him too fast in the feeding tube.
Give him a 6 to the tablet.
Okay. And dissolve it first.
You don't have to get it in the feeding tube. Yeah, you have to get it into a feeding tube.
Okay.
Oh, yes, Dr. Marvin, one of my customers, you suggested last time, on our blood pressure, to give a half tablet. And her pressure been running up sometimes 210 over 90. And she went to the doctor, told her to go to the doctor. She's taking Dilworth and been on it for quite some time. And pressure steady been up. She's been on protandim for a while now. And the doctor went to another doctor and gave her protandim, part 2, at night, at bedtime. So she asked me just before the call, like, what should I do? And I thought, I know she's on now. So I'm asking if you could have anything in addition to giving that half tablet. I told her to go down maybe to 1-4 and consider DC and the Dilworth but
I didn't hear I was DC anything the doctor wrote. You know,
yeah, well, I told her that too.
Yeah, I think you could either go down to the 4th, the tablet, or 3rd, probably a 4th, and just work up from there. We're not running any horse race. We're in no hurry. We just want people to have a good experience with protandim. It's the benefit of the cleansing it does and the activation it does of your antioxidant enzymes within every cell of your body.
Absolutely. That's the way okay. But I know she wanted to hear you.
I wouldn't have her or you stop any medication.
Right.
Either. And ask him if he's willing to help her stop when she's ready. But I think
that was my initial
effect of the protandim.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Drinking 64 ounces of water?
Yes, she said she was drinking plenty of water. Yes, I did. Yes, she is.
Okay. Anyone else, huh?
Marvin, I have a real good success story for protandim. This is Diane in New Hampshire. A friend of mine's little grandson just turned 8 years old yesterday, and he was born with the cord wrapped tightly around his neck and suffered quite a bit of brain damage. And they never expected him to live even more than a couple of years, but he's done well. He has 5 siblings who all love him very much, and he's been having the protandim half a tablet in his feeding tube now for about 3 or 4 months. And his mom reported yesterday that he gave her the best present because he needed her because he needed some assistance. He had another cold, and he actually said "Mama," which was the first word he's ever spoken. And the only difference of what's been going on is been having the protandim.
Fantastic.
So she is just thrilled. She said she was so overwhelmed with joy, and that God had given her the best gift of all, just to hear those 2 words, or those words.
Wow.
So, yep.
That's great.
We'll see how things progress as he stays on it.
Yes. Okay.
Thank
you, Diane. That is marvelous.
That's what the call is all about when you hear things like that.
Amen.
Well, Doc, I think we've got time for about one more tonight before we wrap it up and call it a night.
Okay. Anybody have a question?
I have a question. I was looking on PubMed.org for something on, it was glaucoma and protandim and angle glaucoma and protandim. And I couldn't find it. I typed in oxidative stress and glaucoma and protandim, but I couldn't find the word protandim mentioned along with it.
You won't find specifically, there's not been a study that has been done of the 14 that are published on glaucoma. But if you study on if you do a search on oxidative stress and glaucoma, you'll see that it is associated with 290 different medical journal reports. Excuse me, sir, the lady is talking?
Yeah, and I tried, look up anything. I tried on the eye, and there was nothing on the eye in connection with protandim. I saw the oxidative stress, but I wanted to see the word protandim someplace, but I didn't see it.
studies. They're not focused on that area.
Okay, thank you.
But you know that we dropped the express 40% in 30 days.
I know that, yeah.
Okay, that answers your question.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Okay, Doc, we're picking up a lot of folks that have not muted their phone and they haven't remuted everyone. So I think we're about ready to call it a wrap for tonight, Doc. Any final closing that you want to bring in?
No, I just want people to keep at it, sharing this wonderful opportunity that we have, both in the physical realm and the financial realm, because there's never going to be another opportunity in the lifetime for people to hear me equal to this. And by the way, Steve, send me that press release tonight, or as soon as you can.
I'll send
That's
you
about it, and I am going to be gone next week, and Steve's going to be the moderator of the program next week.
Doc's got to be off to the Elite Summit.
Yes. So I'll find out how to do. I'm going to go find out how to be a success with protandim.
I think that's a good thing to do, Doc. We'll expect a report when you get back the following week. But I want to thank everyone. Of course, I want to remind everyone again that protandim is not intended to heal, cure, mitigate, or prevent any disease. Only a drug can do that in the United States. But it will reduce, protandim will reduce oxidative stress an average of 40% in 30 days. And all of you distributors out there, hey, we've still got another couple of days in this month. There's lots of time. If you'll smile and dial and put some momentum, effort into it, you got a lot of opportunity to go ahead and qualify for some of that incentive or all of that incentive. It's exciting to see what the teams are doing, what all the people are doing. We're bringing a lot of new people in that are going to be able to reach out and touch a lot more lives.
And Steve, I'm so happy that my new microphone system works better than it has before.
That is, I'm pleased also, Doc.
Yes, it worked marvelous.
Well, folks, we appreciate all of you for being with us tonight. We'll look forward to hearing from you next week. And thank you, Nerf 2 activators. It's good to have you up.
God bless.
God bless.
Your conference recording has stopped.
Good night, everyone.